Okay, now it's stopped doing its thing. So now it's going to do something else. It's going to rinse. It's supposed to. It's filling up from the reservoir. Oh no, oh okay, I see what it's doing. It's filtering all the dirties out. Now it's filling up the reservoir of the clean water that I put in. And now it's going to shake it all up and rinse them off. And that is a purple color. That means the rinse cycle. So it's like a purplish pink. I don't know if you could tell by this video, but it's a purple pink color of a light. My brushes were heavily soiled, so it says on here on these, it gives you a really neat, it's a huge like poster that tells you how to do it step by step. And it also tells you to make sure that you heavily soiled brushes, do them twice at first if you've never cleaned your brushes, which I have, but I haven't. I've been doing a lot of different looks and using it a lot lately, so it's been like 2 weeks and that's how soiled they got. So they do get nasty. So they need to be cleaned and yummy. These are my kids, so I got to take care of them. And then they also give you, what is this? A user guide. So you're going to get this too, this book. Oh, what do we got going on here? I hear a different, oh, okay, so it's draining the water out. And once it drains the water out, it should turn colors on the little button, but it's not done yet. It's still draining. Oh, hey, we're doing another. It does another rinse cycle. Now it's clean water. Look how much cleaner that water is every time. Oh, this is going to save me so much time. Oh my God, my husband is thebomb.com. He saw one of the presenters using this with me on a tutorial that she did when she got it, and she is amazing, and I love her. Her name is Brittany, and she had me sold on it the minute she put our little fat brushes in it, because I was a little concerned about whether our fat brushes would fit in these little short puff brushes, but they do. They just don't go up through the top one. The other ones hold all the way up, but they fit in there nice and tight. And they really do the job. Look how filthy those brushes were. You use warm water, and you use the soap that's recommended for it, because you don't want to clog the filter that it goes down in, and you notice it doesn't suds up a lot. If you use a different soap, it voids the warranty. So you need to make sure you use the soap that goes with this, and one bottle comes with it. And if you're one of the first 5,000 people, they increase your amount of soap from one 24-ounce bottle to a 32-ounce or 33-ounce bottle. And I just decided to get an extra one, and I think it was like $14.95 for the bottles, and that's what those are. Those are the bigger ones right there. So I didn't use that much soap, and you do this once a week on your brushes, and your brushes stay amazing. So excited. Okay, now what are we doing? We're making noise. Makes noise, but it doesn't make very much noise. Okay, all it did was got rid of the water out of that again, and that light is going to turn again. It's like a silver color. And I think when it's done, it's supposed to be like green, I think. We shall see. Oh, no, it turns red. And it blinks. And that tells you that it's done. So, now, the pink light tells you it's done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the pink blinking light means it's done.
Stays on for 15 minutes.
Do I need to leave it on for 15 minutes?
No, it's drying time.
Okay, but I can take out I can lift it up off the...
Are you paused?
No.
Oh. Alright. Let's see here.
So that blinking light will go off for 50... The blinking part will go off for 15 minutes?
Alright. The optional rinse cycle will run for 3 minutes. Empty the dirty water tray. Let's see here. Cleaning process will complete in 15 minutes. Remove the dirty water tray from area labeled pull-out tray and dump contents into sink. Remove water and rinse. Power button will blink pink when complete for up to 15 minutes, allowing you the option to run an additional rinse cycle if needed for heavy-duty washes. Just empty and replace the dirty water tray and add warm water directly into the cleaning surface prior to starting. The optional rinse cycle will run for 3 minutes. Oh, while the pink light's blinking.
Okay, so what? This is a red now, because I can't.
That's pink. So if you want to run additional rinse, you don't have to. Okay, remove the lid, grip the brush holder.
But if I wanted to? Because it did 2 rinses.
Yeah, you can do a third optional rinse.
But you'd have to pour more water.
You got to dump the water out.
Okay.
And then you put 3 ounces of water directly in.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's try that. So let's pull out, before I unattach all this and take my kids out, I need to pull out the dirt. Ooh, yucky. Ooh, look at that. All those remnants of the nasties. Okay, we're going to do one more rinse like it suggests, and these were highly soiled brushes. I've been waiting for this machine to come in.
Definitely need to get a different area. Alright.
This is our trial bathroom. Sorry, guests.
Alright.
Okay, there's a button that you push down and you pull out the... No.
Yes.
It comes out. It pulls out.
Oh, that's right. Where's
you push down on the button right here.
Is it on the side?
Right, it's right there, and you push down and you pull out. It's like a tray. There you go. See, it's easy removal.
That's right.
And then look at all that nastiness going down the drain. Cocky. And you're supposed to rinse it out really good. And you're also, at the end, you do the same thing, and you're supposed to clean off the tray for the next time. So it's basically easy, easy cleanup. So now we're going to do one more rinse while it's blinking still with lukewarm water, or warm water, just not hot, and 3 ounces of it. And it comes with this cup. And it's got lines.
Right,
it's scored.
Okay.
Okay, so water into that little... Oh, you put it on the top
Directly
part
into
this
the
time?
cleaning surface.
Okay, this time you put it directly into the cleaning surface instead of where you originally put the water the last time, which was in this hole. That was the original water. This is just going to be an extra little bit to get rid of the rest. You pop it on, you spin it until it locks into place, and you push it again. Let's see what it does. Okay, so it's just going through the rinse. And look how clean already the water is. And whatever fog was on it is in this water is from the cleaning surface that it's rubbing up against. And this is only a 15-minute cycle from start to finish. So it is going to make your lives so much nicer. I know it's going to make mine nice. Cannot wait. And then it also has the ability to where it lifts up and it dries. You pull it up and then it just kind of props up there, and then your brushes drip dry overnight. But we're going to pull a couple brushes out and see how actually clean they got. It says to squeeze the brushes, squeeze the excess water out, and then we can see how clean they actually got from this one cycle. Usually, if they're heavily soiled, you need to do 2 cycles. So I may need to do a second cycle, but then you do them once a week. Because some of us go a while without cleaning our brushes because we're so busy with everything else, just life in general, and doing our selfies and doing our regular jobs and being wives and mothers and everything else. So we don't always have time to clean our brushes every single week, and because it takes a little bit of elbow grease to do this. But now it doesn't. This is so cool. I'm so excited. Now, I don't know how long that's going to run, so I'm going to put it on pause, and then we'll finish this in a second. Okay, now it's draining all that extra water out. And that extra rinse, that second rinse. And we're learning together here because this is my first use of this, so obviously from how nasty my brushes were. And you can use any brushes. Those are little plastic rubber things that let the brush handles expand. So now it's back to blue. So I'm assuming that back to blue means it's done and ready for the next one. Yep, because it started with blue and it shows press power. So it's ready to go for another cycle. Okay, now we're going to remove them and we're going to see what it does. It's kind of hard to do this and hold the phone at the same time. And my assistant, wonderful assistant hubby, just walked out the door. Okay, hang on a second while I twist. Okay, you just twist this clear bubble and you lift it off, okay? And then you want to put this aside to where it doesn't break. It's a nice hard plastic, but you never know. You don't want it to like fall and break. So I'm going to put that nice and flat on the sink. Okay, now here it is, and it says that you push this button, or actually you're pulling it. It's hard to do this, but I wasn't prepared for this, as you see, but I hope you're getting the gist of it. There's this little button right here. I'm just going to put it on hold, but there's this button, and you pull out, and then it slides. Let's see if I can do it with my claws. Oh, there you go. See, it just lifts up when you pull this little thingy out, okay? And then you set it on and you twist it so that it's just kind of on there. You don't want to line it up to where it's going to actually go back on. So you twist it like that, and then you're supposed to squeeze the excess water out of each one, like that. Get all the drippies out of it. They say if you have, like, if this is the first time you're washing it with this, that you should put it through a second cycle, but we shall see once I get them out and find out whether they're going to be dry or not. This was my horribly heavily soiled blush brush that I use for all my dark contouring. This one is my my cream foundation brush. It's like, what time is this? Like after 2 o'clock in the morning right now. It's 2:20 p.m. I think. Or a.m., excuse me. I'm losing my mind. I haven't had any sleep. Okay. And then we'll twist it, and we'll get the last brush. And, okay, the crease brush. There we go. Okay, now hold on. I'm going to pull one of these out, and I'm going to do it on a Bounty towel to see how clean they actually got. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay. This, now I've got my Bounty, my little Bounty half towel there. Now I'm going to pull this out, and they slide through that bottom one and up through the top. Okay, and here is my concealer brush, which I use all the time, and this was nasty. Let's see if any color comes out on the brush, or on the Bounty. It looks like just the wet marks, because this was really soiled. It's antibacterial, is it? Makeup brush cleanser. I believe this is antibacterial. So here is the brush, nice and clean. Okay, very nice, very nice. Now my prized brush, the one that nobody can get right now. It went out of stock. This is my powder puff brush. Ah! Well, I just lost that, didn't I? Okay, let's just put that back on there. Luckily it didn't go into my wax burner. Okay, now this is my powder puff, usually the big fluff brush. Okay, tons of powder on it. I didn't do my foundation one yet. My foundation one is the cleaner one. This is the one that I do, and it looks brand new. This is the one I use the Touch Liquid Concealer with, and I've already gone through 3 different colors because my skin has changed so much in the last few months. This right here has gone through 3 different shades, and I have not changed. I'm embarrassed to say this, but I have not changed this brush. I haven't cleaned this particular one because it still is like dry and clean after every use, but I'm going to clean it anyways. But let's see, this one was the dirty one because this one had like cream foundation on it. It had powder, you name it. That's all wet mark right there. That's just from the dampness, but just a little bit of color left on it compared to what it was. So this would be a brush that I would probably put through another cycle. But look how clean that is. I am highly impressed with this little machine. Now, all I'm going to do, and I'm probably not going to do this on video because it's hard to hold it, and I may do another like more professional video on this once I have my little stand where I can show it. But now I'm going to clean this out. It just lifts up. Well, you want to take this off right here, and I'm going to put it somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. I got to figure this out. I'm new at this thing here, and then you got to clean out the tray. I don't know if it lifts up. I'm going to have to figure this out. I guess reading directions might help. And my secretary just walked out the door, so he's eating big old burrito at 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so what I'm assuming is that you're supposed to sap that up, dry it up, or something with a towel. I don't know. Dump it out. And wipe off all the remnants. If it's any different in the book, I will let you know. But it goes down that little drain right there. You just let it drain. And then somehow it's got to pop off. There's got to be a way that this baby pops off here to clean that tray. Oh wait, there's like a little button there. What's this? I don't want to break it. Oh, there's got to be something here. I don't see it budging. But anyways, I will figure it out, and then I will do a whole nother tutorial from start to finish how this works once it's set up, and probably next week when my brushes are filthy dirty again. And then I will, but I just wanted to show you my new little Lilumia, and they come in 4 different colors. They come in pink, black, gold, and I don't remember what the other color is. Oh, silver. Comes in the silver. So very worth it. $150 if you get it before the month is over, which means today, the 31st, you get $25 off of it, and it comes with this a free bottle. And if you're under the 5,000th customer, you're gonna get the 33 ounce instead of the 24. You have the option to buy a second one. I did because I always like to have a backup of everything. All of us, I think, do, and are wishing we had more backups of certain things. Anyways, we all know what I'm talking about. So anyhow, yeah. So that's going to last me a little bit, because if it's only 3 ounces and it's used once a week, actually, if they're light, like in a week from now, they're not going to be heavily soiled. So there's the amount levels right there, the light to normal. That's how much soap, 1.1 to 1.5 ounces. The normal to medium soil levels are 1.5 to 2 ounces. Heavy soil, and you got to use it with caution, but hey, you know what? I jump in with both feet. I want to see how this works, and my brushes were dirty. So I went ahead and did the 3 ouncers, and it came out really clean. But next week, my brushes aren't going to be as dirty as they were this time, because it's been at least 2 weeks, maybe pushing a little bit more. But yeah, they were dirty. So I'm going to do my second set of brushes, which aren't as soiled. These are the cleaner ones that I haven't used as much of. And I will, like I said, I will do another video for you, and I will tell you how I like it. And so far, I'm loving it. This is weird. I'm looking in a mirror, and yes, I'm a hot mess. It's 2:15. Sorry. Okay, anyways, I will upload this so you guys can see the new toy. And honestly, you go to Lilumia.com. That's how you get this. If you want it, they've got videos on there that show, you know, how it's used and all. So just go to this Lilumia and then put .com after it. And it'll show you this and tutorials. So I highly recommend getting one of these if you're as tired of cleaning your brushes as I am, or if you've never cleaned your brushes and don't know how. This is awesome and saves so much time for those of us in the makeup business. So yeah, thumbs up. Girls on my team, you are going to want this, and all my other Y sisters, you are going to need this. So anyways, I will sign off for now. I've got to go get some sleep. I'm tired. So good night. Love you all. Thank you for watching.